All right, welcome to video 4 of my series all about what small business owners that serve a local community should be posting to their Facebook page for higher engagement, more likes and shares, and more business. So, content bucket number 4 is what I call know like. So, some of you may have heard the term know, like, and trust. I'm actually splitting these. So, content bucket number 5, spoiler alert, is going to be all about trust. But right now we're going to talk about the know and like. So know, K-N-O-W, I get that a lot. They're like, what do you mean know, N-O? Like, what? How does that fit into this? So I'm talking know, like they know you. They know who you are. K-N-O-W. They know you and they like you. This is extremely important content for social media and some of the most powerful content that you can produce. This allows people to get a sense of who you are and why they want to do business with you and give them a reason to do business with you. I'm going to go back to the real estate example that I used in video number 1 for this series, where I talked about real estate agents and customer stories. Real estate agents, listen, I have hired real estate agents. I am not a real estate agent. But I have hired real estate agents, and when I have looked across the landscape thinking which real estate agent should I hire, they all look exactly the same. All of you guys look exactly the same. Now, how did I choose who I was going to hire as a real estate agent? Well, when I sold my first house, it was, all right, here's all the real estate agents. Oh, yeah, by the way, my friend Jeff, he's a real estate agent. He also owns a hardware store, so I don't think of him as a real estate agent, but I was reminded that he was a real estate agent, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just hire Jeff. Why? Because I know something about Jeff. I know him and I like him, and so I'm going to hire him. The second time I sold a house, I had a real estate agent who sold us our house when we moved to Florida. She sold us the house. I didn't really get to know her. She had no social media presence. I had no way of following her. 3 years later, when we decided to sell that house, I needed a real estate agent. And I picked the guy that was in my networking group that I had had many conversations with. Why? Because I knew him and I liked him. And when everybody is the same, I'm going to pick the guy who I know and who I like and who I trust, which we'll talk about in the next video. So, how do you build that trust? How do you build, we can kind of call this a relationship, right? When you know somebody and like them, usually that's because you have some kind of relationship with them. Because you know things about them, that's what makes you like them. You like the things you know about them. So, on social media, without social media, we're building those relationships one at a time, right? We're going to community events, we're having conversations, etc., etc. With social media, we can actually project our personality out to our entire community. And again, this applies to you whether you're a real estate agent or not. I'm using real estate agents only as an example. You can project your personality out to your community so that they know who you are and like who you are. And here's my real estate example. So we did this with a local real estate agent that's here in my town. We told the story about how his mom moved from Chicago to Sandusky, and she was sad because she couldn't host families because she's been renting a small apartment. She couldn't have the grandkids over, so he bought her a house. He also does construction. So he bought her a house and renovated the house for her. And so we told that story about buying the house, renovating it for her, and what she loves about the new house, how the inputs that she had. And we used a picture of him and her in front of the house. Now, not only did we post that to social media, we also boosted it because I knew this was going to work. This is what I call a jackpot post. A lot of jackpot posts fall under know and like. So we knew this was going to do well. We also boosted it. We had over 300 likes on that post, dozens of comments, and he is now stopped on the street and people say, hey, you're the guy who bought his mom a house. You're the real estate agent who bought his mom a house. Now, so many more people know who he is and like him because of that story, right? So no like posts are really stories about you, why you started your business, what you love about your business, what's your favorite part of a transaction, what are you excited about every morning that you get up, what are some hardships you went through, where were the downtimes, and how you got that inner strength to show up anyways, and how that's paid off for you. People like to live vicariously through us, and your customers want to hear your story. They want to connect with you. They want to cheer you on. They want to recommend you. And they also want a reason to choose who they're choosing. That's why people ask for referrals. Everybody looks the same. They don't know who to choose. You start telling your story on social media, they're going to choose you. So that is bucket number 4. In the next video, we're going to cover content bucket number 5, which is how do we actually also build that trust element. See you in the next video.